What you mad cause you pushed the heat?
All right, extend your arms. I want to squat and a hop. Keep your abs tight. One more time. Feels good?
Better than before.
Good, good. Glad you sat out then?
No, not really.
Well, you have my stamp of approval. The x-rays look good and your range of motion is back where it needs to be. I think you're ready to get back on the court.
It's great news, man.
Yeah.
Back in business.
You are the business.
All right, I gotta get to practice.
All right, see ya.
Thanks, man.
Congratulations.
The 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Pistons in Detroit. Looking at the Pistons, 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball. Looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. And we'll be watching Andre Drummond tonight. Guys, we've seen him grow from a raw prospect into a powerhouse on the stat sheet. How good can he get?
I don't like talking about myself, but he reminds me of the younger me with all these 20.
What do you mean you don't like talking about yourself?
Anyway, I don't like talking about myself, but he reminds me of a younger me with all these 20 and 20 games.
Okay.
But the difference is he doesn't really need the ball to get good looks, and he cleans up the misses for others. He's a rebounding machine. I never really did that.
But he has the
does it now.
physicality, Shaq, and the size to become a dominant player. I don't know if he's on your level yet, but if he sharpens his skills a little bit more, you know, he's got about a 4-year window to do it. He can possibly have some SLNs. You know what that is, right?
Shaq like numbers, baby.
Right.
Does he, you know he has a nickname?
What?
Superman is in the building.
No, it's not Superman. Oh. The Big Penguin. The Big Penguin. Andre Drummond. The Big Penguin.
Hope you're ready, Prez. I'm feeling it tonight.
You always say that, man.
Okay, then. You better hope Justice brought his A-game tonight on D, because I know you aren't going to stop me.
Justice is always on point, man. I ain't worried about that.
We'll see about that. Catch you out there, Prez. Get ready for that L.
All right.
We are live from the Palace of Auburn Hills for this Eastern Conference battle featuring the Pistons here in Detroit. We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. Taking a look at Cleveland. They're looking to start this road trip off with a win and continue their winning streak.
And so far, they've split the season series right down the middle. Now the drama starts to ramp up. Only got 2 games left against them, and they take the advantage.
It will be a fun matchup to watch. Both teams will be clawing for this win. It will be thrilling to see how this one develops.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, Cavs head coach Tyronn Lue hired midway through last season. First-time head coach, he played 11 seasons in the NBA and won 2 championships with the Lakers and spent 6+ seasons on the bench as an assistant coach. LeBron James said there's nothing that he hasn't seen. He's played for Phil Jackson, he's coached with Doc Rivers, he's been all over, so he has experience. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Certainly a lot expected of everybody in Cleveland. Steve, with the season coming to a close, we'll see playoff teams start doing the great balancing act of trying for more wins and keeping their players healthy. Smitty, where do you come out on that? I mean, there are different ways to approach it. All, I guess, are good. Do you have a personal favorite?
You know, I look at it as sometimes you have a record where you can't be caught, you know, and I look at it where, yeah, you're juggling. Should I rest this guy? If a guy has an injury, yes, you have to rest him. But I think you want to keep your timing going. You want to keep your chemistry going.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo. LeBron James is out there with Channing Frye. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. And that one's good, Irving.
Not many guys Kyrie's size can make these kinds of contested shots inside the paint.
Harris kicks to Drummond. Pistons passing it around. And finish off by Prez.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Now here's James. Against Miami, he was really on his game. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
The first free throw is good.
Well, the Cleveland Cavaliers definitely played at a slow pace. They've sped up the pace. They love the three-point shots. LeBron attacks so much on the inside. He creates a lot of open looks for the Cavs shooters to knock down threes.
Harris passes to Jackson. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Harris kicks to Jackson. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Jackson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
They just talked that one up to a little miscommunication. I'm sure they'll get on the same page.
Here's Smith. Pass to Fry. Fires top of the key. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And Channing Frye wasn't a three-point shooter coming out of Arizona. Smitty, he sure is now.
It wasn't until his 5th season in the league and his 3rd team in Phoenix that he started to focus on the 3-ball. And yes, he's a stretch 5 or stretch 4. He can shoot the basketball.
Now here's Jackson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
He really did an outstanding job setting up his teammates as well. The defense could not figure out where the ball was going to go next.
Here's Irving. Here's Thompson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Refining his skill set inside, you see the work Thompson's putting into his game.
Jackson dishes to Prez. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Prez has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Not the best pick I've ever seen, but it was just enough to get the job done.
Back to LeBron. Nobody near Irving. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got 5.
The thing about Kyrie, he has great natural balance when setting up for the jumper.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Prez kicks to Drummond. Drummond sets the screen for Caldwell Pope. Pocket 6. Here's Prez. And it goes down 2 points. He has 6.
Al hitting 80% coming out of the gate. Love the start for this offense.
Fry passes to James. Back to Fry. And Fry slams it in.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now here's Jackson. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Prez dishes to Caldwell Pope. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And again, the basket is good from Prez.
Astounding work inside. Prez getting the ball in his sweet spot and just doing his thing down there.
In the corner, Irving with it. And Fry kicks to LeBron. The dish to Fry. Goes up the baseline. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Fry's got his 2nd bucket.
It's the smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
That's his shot. And with his size, even the defense up on him, they're still not going to be able to block it.
Now here is Harris. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Feeds to Drummond. Caldwell Pope outside. By 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Really, a combination.
Come on, gentlemen. Let's go. We need everyone paying attention when Kyrie is on the floor. Everything is going right for him on the perimeter. Let's make it tough out there. Every time he has the ball, we are smothering him. Defense, fellas, defense. Come on now, let's go.
He's checked in for Cleveland. Amon Shumpert has come in for Smith. So it's Detroit now. 6-point game. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And I know that's a game they'd like to forget. Sort of a tough day for them all the way around.
You know, sometimes you just have to erase a game from your memory and move on. And I believe they have, and they will recover.
Here's LeBron following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Smith kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Irving against Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Connects from three-point range. Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's James. He's tightly guarded. On the wing, Shumpert. Fires it up. No good off the back of the rim. The Pistons have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Prez with the screen for Harris. Inside, Prez. And a hard slam there from Prez to finish off the play.
And that's the athleticism that had him so highly touted coming into the league.
LeBron outside. Shot from 12. James with another miss.
Right spot, wrong time. When the defense collapses on you, kick it out.
Harris passes to Prez to the middle. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. Thompson with the rebound.
Because he's such an explosive force down low, the defense threw everything they had at him, and it worked.
Here's LeBron. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. James has got his first points of the game.
Seizing every opportunity to score. LeBron outworking, out-hustling people inside.
Harris kicks to Smith. Prez with the screen for Smith. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. A different look here for Detroit. Lewis checked in for Prez. Pistons trailed by 5. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo. Channing Frye out there with Thompson. And it's Shumpert in at the 3 spot. Jackson, that's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Cavs coach Tyronn Lue, very detail-minded, but more than anything, Steve, he's tried to change the spirits around this Cavaliers team.
He wants the players to enjoy it, to savor the moment. He's not afraid to get on his players, but he knows that if they're having fun and getting after it, the talent on this team will do the rest.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And Shumpert kicks to Smith. Cleveland moving it around. Nailed from three-point land. Smith's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Cavs. Caldwell-Pope outside. Prez with the screen for Caldwell-Pope. To the paint, it's deflected. Here's Prez, and finished off by Prez.
Really enjoying seeing Prez get going on offense. Really amazing at getting the shots he wants out there.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Jackson against Irving. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You should be.
Well, teams like the Spurs love to generate catch-and-shoot jumpers, but it's awfully tough to defend a guy who can pull up off the dribble at any time. And, Steve, I'm sure you like guys that can do that pull-up jump shooting with a lot of regularity. Any names come to mind, guys that stick out in that category?
Yeah, Stephen Curry.
Yeah.
I mean, Chris Paul, Kyrie Irving, Dwayne Wade, more of a mid-range jump shot. Sean Livingston, more in the mid-range. So you have a lot of guys, a variety of guys that can do that. Paul George, I like the way he can pull up the jump shots at his size.
Some guys like that station, catch it and shoot. Some guys want to think about it a little bit, will move a little bit. But then there are those other ones which run, put on the brakes, and fire away.
I was never one of those guys. I didn't have good brakes.
You know your brakes. You did not have the disc brakes, did you?
No, not
the
at all.
The anti-lock brakes are out.
Nope,
no.
Gone. Pad on pad. He just can't miss from the line right now. He is the guy you want taking those shots.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, smartphones and other technology are ubiquitous nowadays. Clippers head coach Doc Rivers says teams do pay a price. Social media and texting has absolutely hurt chemistry, he said. He recalled his championship season with the Celtics. One of the best things that happened to them was during the preseason in Italy, the players couldn't get a wireless signal, and they had to actually talk with one another. Kevin?
Yeah, that connection between players can make a difference. Thanks, David. So it's the Cavaliers now, after the basket by Detroit. Here's the screen. Clock at 6. Smith for 3. That shot off. And it's Detroit the other way. Jackson kicks to Prez. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Cavaliers leading. Fry dishes to Irving. Back to Fry. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Fry's got 10.
And credit Kyrie, tremendous vision. Finds the open man.
Caldwell Pope outside. Prez kicks to Jackson. Chalk up 2 there.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
LeBron's checked in for Iman Shumpert. Pistons have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And when you think of free throw shooting, not particularly a strength for this group, right around 70%.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Irving kicks to James. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Harris. Got a piece of it. Outside Irving. Thompson passes to Smith. And Fry kicks to Irving. Off the left rim and out.
Tell you what, the defense got lucky there because you know he can hit it from mid-range.
To the inside. Here's Drummond. He had dropped for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
LeBron kicks to Irving. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Harris outside. Prez with the ball. He's against Fry. Outside Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Cleveland's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And it's sent back by Drummond. Jackson dishes to Prez. It's holding by Fry.
You know, even though he's been off the mark this quarter, he's trying not to let it shake his confidence.
Here's Smith. He's checked in for Reggie Jackson. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Richard Jefferson. He's checked in for Channing Frye.
Channing Frye is one of those 7-footers that you say needs to get down in the paint, rebound. No, he's totally different. He's like a guard. He stands around the three-point line, floats around, waiting to knock down a catch-and-shoot 3.
Now Prez, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And Prez is always thinking one step ahead. His ability to see the floor and spot his teammates is incredible.
For the Pistons, Jordan Hill, he's checked in for... And so that's the end of the first half. Pistons lead by 6. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, they got themselves going in the second quarter. How do you get control of the game back?
It starts with not getting the ball out of the net. You know, we got to get stops, and it starts in that end. That's where it's really going to start for us. And we just got to continue to compete. That's all.
Kyrie, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Bring it in. We have not won this game yet. Our defense on Kyrie has got to be better, guys. How many times do I have to repeat myself? He's having too much success attacking us from the perimeter. Let's make it tough out there. Every time he has the ball, we are smothering him. No easy buckets. Now let's get out there and win this game.
Welcome back, everyone. The lights of Motown reflecting brightly off the Detroit River. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters. We're seeing a tremendous game from Prez.
I tell you what, though, it's going to be important to see if they can slow him down in the second half, because so far they have not had anybody that can disrupt his rhythm down low.
Well, they need to find something to contain these offensive outbursts from him. I would imagine changes are on the way for them.
On the wings, Caldwell, Pope, and Harris. Andre Drummond is out there with Prez, and it's Jackson in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Now here's Jackson. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Caldwell Pope's got his second basket.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Irving passes to James. Rebound by the Pistons.
He just looks uncomfortable offensively, really over the course of the whole game, and is killing his team.
And finished off by Prez.
And Prez is dangerous close to the basket, wanting to jam it in whenever space opens up.
Kicks it to Fry. Three-pointer. Detroit with the rebound. Drummond's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Caldwell Pope kicks to Prez. And stolen by James. Irving for 3. Detroit with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
They've struggled so far here in the third, hitting just 1 of 4 from the field.
Pass to Fry. Beyond the arc. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
A little bit of a throwback evening for Fry, scoring at an impressive pace.
They set the pick. Jackson dishes to Drummond. James against Harris. Caldwell Pope outside. And Channing Frye gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Drummond passes to Prez and finished off by Prez.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
If you aren't going to at least step in front of him, you can't be surprised when he throws it down like that. The defense might need to grab a fire hose because nothing they're doing can cool this guy off.
Back to Jackson. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
And finish off by Prez.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
It looked like a total breakdown to me there. He exploited that hole perfectly and made them pay.
LeBron, good.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Jackson kicks to Prez. Outside Jackson. He dishes it to Prez. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Anderson. Shumpert against Caldwell Pope for the tie. Fry, good. Fry's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
The length and athleticism of Fry showing up inside.
Jackson dishes to Prez. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Prez with the screen for Caldwell Pope. Passes it to Prez. Here's Jackson, and it's good. Caught through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Really another fantastic offensive rebound and putback. This is the second game in a row where he has just been ball dominant.
When he gets into one of these grooves, you never know how long they're going to last. Sometimes they go on and on and on.
Hill, he's checked in for Detroit. Ish Smith comes in for Caldwell Pope. Jefferson's checked in for the Cavaliers. Outside Irving. That one, no good. And it's Detroit the other way. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And their last matchup was a nail-biter, but they hung on, and in part it was because of their rebound.
Now here's Lure, looking for his first basket still in this one. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Prez. It's not going to go for him. Jefferson with some nice D.
What I like there, fantastic defensive rotation. Just suffocated him at the point of attack.
And here is Prez. He's got 20. There's the pick. The drive by Hill. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Steve, you grew up in Detroit and came into a league right after the Bad Boy Pistons had won back-to-back titles with their hard-nosed style of basketball. Do you miss that more physical brand of basketball?
Yeah, I do. Being a Detroiter, growing up watching the Bad Boys, they won championships playing defense, but I think they also was an innovator on the offensive end. People don't realize Bill Laimbeer was one of the first pick-and-pop centers.
The Pistons trailing. On the court for Cleveland. Smith and LeBron filling out the wings. Channing Frye out there with Thompson. And it's Irving at the point. There's the feed to Harris to tie it up. James with some nice D.
You love the closeout on that possession.
I love it because you don't give up on the play. Just that little contest bothered his shot. Well, he's trying to help put the game out of reach. Instead, his poor shooting is keeping the other side in this.
Drummond passes to Jackson. Dishes it to Prez. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Love the determination down low. Prez working his tail off and earning the foul in the process.
Shooting free throws.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one. Here's Irving. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Jackson against Irving. To the middle. Here's Frye. It's deflected.
Look at Prez rise up for the timely block. So good at reading the opposition and getting high for those rejections.
And without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
LeBron against Harris. He had to fade back on that one, but still got it to go. 21 points for LeBron.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And finished off by Prez.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Cleveland's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
Back to Jackson. And Drummond kicks to Caldwell Pope. There's the pass to Prez. He feeds it to Drummond. Elbow shot is on the way. It's hauled in by Fry. Fry's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Caldwell Pope outside. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Down low. Here's Prez. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's called on Channing Frye.
And how can you not love Prez? A simply wonderful player.
The first free throw is good.
Wow, they made every free throw here.
Hey, get
in
back.
The second half.
Get back on D, all right?
Yep.
Put the locks on.
He doesn't get the second one.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Outside Irving, the 3 from LeBron. Prez with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Jackson in the corner. To the inside and finished off by Prez.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Irving dishes to James. Back to Irving. Rejected by Harris. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Count it, good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Outside Irving. On the wing, James. Tries from 16, and another miss by Cleveland. Detroit's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Prez, out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. Pistons passing it around. Here's Caldwell Pope. Another miss by Caldwell Pope.
His shot's been inconsistent tonight, but teammates are picking up the slack, keeping them ahead in the score.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. Prez passes to Drummond. Outside Jackson. He kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Prez with the screen for Caldwell Pope. Drills it from outside. And the Pistons lead by 4.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Outside Irving. LeBron outside. 6 on the shot clock. They need this one. Rebound, Detroit.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. And with Prez, you get it all. Outstanding passes to his guys who have clean looks at the basket.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
James kicks to Fry. J.R. Smith on the wing. Connects from three-point range.
Oh, the wily one. That's a big bucket. J.R. taking things into his own hands.
Caldwell Pope outside. And Drummond kicks to Jackson. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
To the middle. Out to Harris. Caldwell Pope outside. In the corner, it's Harris. Back to Jackson. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 4th assist in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 4. 1:52 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's LeBron. Good D by Drummond.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
That will be in his head. The next time he comes down the lane, he'll have thoughts about that one.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
And you know what? Don't go away from this formula. He is the go-to guy to put this game away.
The free throw drops for Jackson. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And a wide open look for James. Connects from 3-point range. James has got 7 points for the quarter.
When you need a big score, you want LeBron to at least touch the ball, and this is why.
Here's Prez, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Clearly a foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And no mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
There's 1:26 left in the 4th quarter. Inside, here's Fry, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Prez picks one up.
One of the best free throw shooting bigs in the league. If only Fry could get there more often.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5. And both free throws good for Fry.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Caldwell Pope outside. To the wing right side. To the inside. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Yeah, questionable. But it almost got through. It's probably a quick bucket if it did.
Drummond dishes to Caldwell Pope. Here's Prez. Hits the jump hook. Prez has got 17 now, just in the second half.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
James kicks to Fry. No bucket, and that miss is number 6. He's made 7. Harris passes to Prez. There's 45 seconds left in the 4th. That one falls.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
I can't see this one slipping away from them at this stage. They've just been too good today.
That's good from Harris.
That's all, folks. Terrific job.
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we wanted more than that. Remember, you're my Pippen, and you're my Jordan. Finish this game like they were.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson, he's checked in for Thompson. Jefferson comes in for Channing Frye. Amon Shumpert's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Williams in for Irving. Off the screen, the putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You gotta love the tenacity of LeBron. He makes an impact on the glass as well.
Smith kicks to Morris. Lure dishes to Morris. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
The right time to start playing the best basketball that you can play. They are making everything right now.
And violates, kicks to Smith. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
What's up, Steve?
What's going on, Prez? Guys back in the studio want to talk to you.
Perfect.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
And Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Prez.
Hey, it's Kenny here, man. You picked up a lot of assists there tonight. Now, what were you seeing out there that made the defense so ineffective?
Man, I think it was more about the way my teammates executed, really. You know, they found the open spots, ran the offense the way it was drawn up, and all I had to do was get them the ball. Man, I love it when they make it, I love when they make life that easy for me.
Well, they did make it easy for you, but you also made it easy for them, man. Keep up the good work.
All right, I appreciate that.
And that'll wrap things up. Thank you for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and for the rest of the 2K Sports crew, the best in the business. This is Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.